What do it do, YouTube? It is your boys, CJ, and this time, Tro, back at it like a bad habit again. Third time's the charm for your boy, CJ, man. I've done this twice today so far. This is the third time. I did it twice with Frank, and now this time I'm doing it with Tro.
What a
Paul,
workhorse.
yeah. I'm a bigger workhorse than you. You at least had rest in between your videos. I
Well, I
back
mean, we did
back.
the Botchamania video back to back.
That is true. That is true. That's true. Um,
Technically, I did 4 videos in 2 days because I did the trade deadline with Frank, a WrestleMania review, and then the WrestleMania review and Botchamania with you.
yeah, who knew that doing a podcast could actually make you fucking tired?
Yeah, who knew? Who knew? We just sit on our asses, so
Yeah,
talk.
I mean, yeah. Uh, yeah, or playing a video game. I was playing WWE 2K24 with Frank as well.
Did
Man,
you put him to the southwest corner?
nah, we did my GM, and his roster sucks. His roster's trash.
Did he? Did he?
Well, I'll
I
tell you.
have to watch the video. I have to watch the video. But was he like just like, who the hell is this person? Who is this person? Who's
Yeah,
that person?
this guy sucks, and this guy sucks. I had to start the fucking mode a bunch of fucking times, and I may have dropped the N word by accident.
Oh dear God Almighty!
It was, I said it. I'm like, oh shit, oops, didn't mean to do that. I said like facts, and I was like, oh, oop, redacted. Eh.
Ah,
And did you hear what I said earlier today about Japan and anime?
no. Speaking of anime. Speaking of anime, on a more serious note, because I forgot to bring it up in the last couple of shows, we lost the legendary Akira Toriyama
I mentioned that.
last week.
I said
A
rest in
young,
peace to the creator of Dragon Ball. Yeah. No,
as it turns out, he had a brain tumor.
the thing I said was we bombed you guys for a reason to get away from you.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, Tro, you got to go and watch that one. That was on one. That was the one that you were on with us, and then you got to go watch. There's a bunch of clips that Frank wants you to get, but yeah, that
Uh,
was
Clips that would probably ruin our channel for the future.
no. I mean, I went off on Dave Meltzer. I went off on hardcore wrestling. I just was on one. It was one of those, and Frank loved every second of it. He's like, "This is the Christian that we need on this channel." I was like, all right, cool. We are
And for and
right.
for those who might be wondering, is Tro going to continue to make fun of David Flair? I'll tell you this much: I have one David Flair joke in the chamber, and I think that's all I'm going to do tonight.
You say tonight? It's only this afternoon, Ryan.
Well, whatever. You might. What if you're watching this tonight? Hmm?
I,
It's gonna be uploaded tonight. So
that's a good point. That's a valid point. Uh, where is? Oh, it was on live. That's what it was. Yeah. Go watch Cybel Shoots episode 17. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was, and I did it, and I shot that video by the way because I know that setting looked really nice and cool. That's my mom's craft room. That's what she does
yep.
for videos. And yes, she knew I was shooting down there. I had her permission. Um, so no issues there. But yeah. Anyway,
So
let's get to why we're here today to talk about WrestleMania 36. In my humble opinion, one of the most underrated WrestleManias of all time. And I say that because, well, there was a big issue with the show. No crowd.
yeah, the show was so bad that no one showed up.
Yeah, that's what you say. And let's get into the show.
Hold.
WrestleMania 36 took place on. So this was the first time ever that they did 2 nights, and night one took place on April 4th, and night two took place on April 5th. in Orlando, Florida, at the WWE Performance Center, and in attendance were absolutely 0 people. Um,
Now, to be fair, um, I really do like that they changed it to 2 nights. 2 nights is literally the biggest game changer for WrestleMania.
it really is. It's a lot. It helps the show more because you can get you know.
Es- Especially when you're attending it, because let me tell you, you don't want to be sitting there for 8 hours and then, like, imagine
But
this year at WrestleMania, they're gonna go
a little bit of a
if
break when they have the music performers, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
but if they if tonight if this year's WrestleMania was like just one night, we wouldn't be seeing Roman versus Cody until like 1 2 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
and when the crowd is like all tired and no one really reacts, they'll be like, "You see, Cody just dropped the ball. He doesn't deserve the title."
Yeah. So on night 1 on the pre-show, Cesaro beat Drew Gulak by pinfall. Did did you watch this show? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I relived the absolute horrors that was this show.
Did you
But
like
did
this
you?
match for Cesaro and Drew Gulak?
I thought it was fine.
Okay, then it wasn't a bad show. It was a fine match.
Well, did you hear who did the opening narration?
I don't recall.
So I couldn't find out exactly who did it, but it's my headcanon that it was Paul Burchill.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It definitely wasn't, but it's my headcanon that they're like, "Hey, Paul, you're a pirate. This is Pirate WrestleMania. Hey."
Let's see if I can find out who it was.
It's probably some freelance actor they found.
Jack Sparrow narrator. His name is Ian Cardoni.
Matt Cardona.
No, Ian Cardoni.
Woo woo woo.
You know it, bro.
Long Island IC.
Yeah. Let's see if this guy has a really.
Gonna find out if he did check.
Only the voice of I guess Rick and Morty.
Oh, they had that kind of money.
Yeah, I guess. Wait a minute. They were. Who is this guy? I'm gonna do some research on this guy. Hang on. Let's see. He is. Yeah, so he does the. Right, let's go to IMDb here. See his IMDb. He's for. He was in Grown Ups. He was in Clear History. He was in the Unwanted Gift, The Truth About Autocorrect, and upcoming he's going to be doing the voice of Rick on Rick and Morty. He's also
Oh,
got Cookie Run, The Darkest Night. I'm sorry, that was previous. Upcoming, it's just Rick and Morty. So, but he was also
good.
in. So this is what he was in. So he was in Cookie Run, The Darkest Night, WrestleMania 37, WrestleMania 36, Dead of Night, 13th Doctor Screen Test, The Unwanted Gift, IRL, The Truth About Correct Clear History, Palindrome, Grown Ups, a Doorman's Lullaby, Teenage Christ. Oh boy. And that's all of that's what IMDb says about him.
This show was also the start of the streak that will never end.
Oh geez.
The Weekend doing the theme song.
Yeah, no, he's trash.
Yeah.
Fuck the week.
No, I like him.
I don't, but anyway, continuing the show, the WrestleMania show kicked off with I believe it was that football player Gronk welcoming
Ugh,
everybody to WrestleMania. And then he did like a big jump off the WrestleMania logo or whatever, right?
that was later on.
Oh. Then the opening match was Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross Kabuki Warriors to win the women's tag team titles. I love to listen to Nikki Cross as a tag.
You know, the year is 2020. What's the theme of this WrestleMania?
Pirates.
What is Kyrie saying?
Pirate.
Guess who got fucked over?
Oh,
Kyrie Sane and
yeah.
poor old Asuka.
Yeah. Well, you know, you
And you
got.
know what happened to Kyrie Sane? Later on that year, she got her ass kicked by fucking Bailey and went back to
Damn. Japan's getting
poor
a
Kyrie.
channel today. We love you, Japan.
No, I'm not insulting Japan. I'm saying she got her ass kicked and then she went back to Japan to be an ambassador for WWE
Oh,
and whatnot.
yeah, and Asuka stayed around and won the women's title.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins can't pull out. That's essentially what the title. I mean, she wanted the Money in the Bank, but
Yeah.
Becky's like, I'm pregnant, and I was like, oh, Becky.
Yeah, I remember that. Well, so I remember that whole segment. So Becky came out and she had this big fucking emotional promo, whatever. And then Asuka came out because remember Becky had the briefcase, so Asuka
Yep.
came storming out, was pissed the fuck off, right? Like what the fuck? And Becky's like, yeah, I bet you're wondering what I'm doing with your briefcase, and Asuka's ready to fucking throw hands at this point, right? Like, you need my briefcase, bitch. And she goes, well, you know, I've been wanting to do this to you in person. So she says, you. She goes, she opens up the briefcase with the code or whatever, and she goes, "You go be a warrior, and I'm gonna go be a mother." And she starts crying right then and there. And Asuka was like, "You're you're pregnant? You're gonna have a baby?" And Becky's bawling her eyes out at this point, right? She's just a fucking wreck. And she goes, "Yeah." And they hug and they embrace, and then yeah, the Becky gets on the announce table. Yeah,
But do you remember Seth Rollins that night?
I don't. Oh yeah, he was like,
He
"Oh,
was he was the. I've made a grave mistake. They said the Trojan condom said that they wouldn't break. I guess they broke.
he was all disheveled and shit." Yeah, that was.
He
Funny.
didn't. I didn't mean to do this. I fucked up. The top woman star in the company is going to be gone for 9 months because I couldn't fucking pull out.
Did you ever hear Cornette's take on this?
No, but I'm sure it was probably hilarious.
So Jim Cornette's thoughts on Becky Lynch getting pregnant were, why is she going off and having a baby? He was so upset that she was going off to have a baby. He's like, why couldn't she wait 5 fucking years to have another baby or to have a baby and this and that? I'm like, because she didn't fucking want to wait. She wanted to have the baby now, and it's not really your decision. You know what I mean? And he's all offended. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
What's up next on this wonderful card? Since we're diving head first,
it should be noted that Becky and Seth have a beautiful baby girl named Ro. So shout out to them. Elias defeating King Corbin. King Corbin was a thing, probably for the best.
Oh my god! You know, the pandemic was pretty bad.
You know, I wanted to defend WrestleMania 36, and then I forget that matches like this happened. And I'm like,
do you know what King Corbin represents? He represents all the shitty parts of 2019. The fucking dog food match with Roman Reigns. The stupid ass feud with Roman Reigns. For God's sakes, the pandemic saved this fucking company.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're not even up to the best parts yet.
No, we're getting started. Elias also was not a good one.
No, but at least he had a good brother.
Ezekiel, yeah.
Yeah, his brother.
Huh?
Yeah, it was his brother.
Yeah. Next match. We talked about her earlier. We're talking about her again. Becky Lynch defeating Shayna Baszler by pinfall. Shayna should have won here, in my opinion.
Fuck you, Shayna Baszler. Becky's going over.
No pun intended when I say this, but hindsight being 2020, Shayna should have won. That way Becky could go off into the sunset and have the baby.
Yep.
I don't think
Well,
she was pregnant at this time, but
if I remember correctly, they also made Shayna Baszler like an absolute destroyer, and then have Becky beat her.
oh yeah, Elimination Chamber the February before. Yeah, she fucking destroyed every chick in that chamber, beat them all one by one by one. So yeah. Uh, any other thoughts on this match?
Becky came out on a truck.
Yeah, yes, she
That
did.
was kind of cool.
Right. And they made Shayna kind of come off as a vampire in the bill for the promo when she bit off Becky or when she bit Becky's ear or whatever.
They were very weird about their freaking objects at their body parts at this point.
Yeah. Sami Zayn defeats Daniel Bryan to retain the Intercontinental Championship. I remember this match vaguely. This was a pretty solid match.
You get Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan. Of course, the most likely option is going to be a pretty good match.
I think this would have been better in front of a crowd. I think the crowd would have loved it, but hey, who am I?
It's crazy to see how far Sammy's come since.
Yeah, he's gonna get another Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania this year.
Yep.
So hopefully, no restrictions happen in the process.
He went up to Chad Gable and said, "Fuck your kids."
Fuck your story. This is my WrestleMania moment. Then we got here we go. This is probably where you go off. John Morrison defeats Jimmy Uso and Kofi Kingston in a triple threat ladder match for the tag team championships. It's not a tag team triple threat match. It's a triple threat match with 3 men representing each team.
Which Uso was this?
Huh?
Which Uso was this?
Jimmy.
I guess Jay was hurt. I remember. I think Jay was hurt.
Yeah.
No, he must have been because Jimmy got hurt the following year. That's how we got main event Jay.
Yeah. I like this match, actually. I like this ladder match. It was pretty cool. It was just odd that, it's one-on-one, and it's for the tag titles.
I don't hate Morrison. I think Morrison's a great character.
Morrison's fantastic talent, fantastic athlete.
Yeah. But the problem is that I forget if it was 21 or this year where they had the feud with them and Braun Strowman, and it was just god awful.
Morrison and Braun Strowman?
Morrison and Miz versus Braun Strowman. I want to say it was probably this year because I think I remember them facing for the Universal title.
Oh, it's for the Universal Championship? Then it was.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think it might have been this year.
It might have been 20. Hang on a second. Let's do some research.
Actually, I'm pretty sure because then Miz got hurt the following year at WrestleMania Backlash.
2020.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
God awful. Jesus Christ.
That feud, not this match. Not this match.
I know. That was fine. Cool to see Kofi and Jay.
Yeah.
Kind of fall off for Kofi though. Go from fighting for the WWE title to being in a tag team ladder match, but whatever.
Yeah. But the New Day was a very popular team, so.
Yeah, he was okay after, losing to Brock in 5 seconds and being perfectly okay with losing to Brock in 5 seconds and never bringing it back up.
In a no disqualification match, Kevin Owens defeats Seth Rollins by pinfall.
This was before we got the good Seth Rollins. Well, I can't even say the good Seth Rollins because the modern Seth Rollins pretty much sucks. But
wow,
this is kind of like
bad.
This is kind of This is like where the start of where the modern Seth Rollins would begin,
You know
because
version of Seth?
well, this version of wasn't this like the cult leader version of Seth?
Oh! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Put your 2020 glasses on, Christian. God damn it. Uh,
I mean, the Seth that we have now isn't too good either because he doesn't really have much of a character.
wow. I disagree. I thought Did you watch Raw last night?
Yeah, he was really good at being getting ready to get his ass kicked at WrestleMania two times in a row.
God, Jesus, Tro, you.
He's gonna lose to Drew. He's gonna lose to Drew. We're gonna
So,
get to Drew in a minute.
quick question
A
here:
while.
Who's going to take the pinfall in that tag match?
It's gonna be Seth.
Do you think? And then Cody blames him or something?
No, I think that Cody's probably gonna be taken out mid-match, and then it's gonna be Seth Rollins who's gonna take the pin from The Rock because The Rock needs to get a pinfall victory, and it's gonna be because because you're not gonna pin Cody, have Roman pin Cody the night before, or have Rock pin Cody right before he's gonna finish the story. I don't think Cody's been pinned at all since last year. So,
Good point.
and
Uh,
Seth Rollins is Seth Rollins. I mean,
this matchup was a pretty cool match, though. I like that they fought on that little ship.
yeah,
That
they
was
fought on the sign, I think.
Yeah, they fought on the sun. Yeah, and then like Kevin Owens did that big swanton off. He pulled a Jeff Hardy basically,
Yeah.
which was really cool. It was a really cool visual. Uh, okay, here we go, Frank. Or here we go, Tro. Oh God, here we go, Tro. Oh, God. Braun Strowman beats Goldberg by pinfall. Go ahead, Tro. Go ahead.
Now, hear me out. Once again, the pandemic was pretty bad. It was awful. A lot of people died. I would never wish for it again. But if the pandemic didn't happen, we would not have the Roman Reigns that we have, because Roman Reigns would have gone to WrestleMania, would have beaten Goldberg, and it would have been the same old, I'm the big dog. Everyone has to cheer me. I'm the big. Oh, you put your beers down. I beat Goldberg. I'm the big dog. You got Michael Cole saying, the big dog. The big dog's here.
It's the big dog, Roman
It's
Reigns.
the big dog. It's the big dog. Come on, Vince McMahon, just like, come on, cheer for me. Cheer for Roman. Come on.
And let's have some fun. Let's hear Vince McMahon say the big dog, Roman Reigns.
Ah, it's the big dog, Roman Reigns. You're gonna cheer for him. You don't like what you like. I tell you what you like, pal.
Roman Reigns.
It's such good shit.
I know a good shit.
Heyo.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God damn it.
Between all three videos, man, I'm gonna get this shit.
God damn it, CJ.
What?
What? Quick, pivot to the next match.
Yeah. Next match. The Undertaker defeat. Yeah, sorry.
You know what? Hold on. Going back to the last match, I have to bring this up. Fuck Goldberg. Truly and fully fuck Goldberg. He goes to fucking Saudi Arabia. We got the Fiend who's already been freaking destroyed by Seth Rollins, WWE's.
Nearly killed Undertaker.
Horrible booking in the fucking Hell in a Cell match. And
Undertaker had a Hell in a Cell, or Goldberg had a Hell in a Cell match.
No, I'm talking about how Goldberg beat the Fiend and how the Fiend was pretty much already dead at that point because of WWE and the Hell in a Cell match with Seth Rollins the year before. So the Fiend's unstoppable. The Fiend fucking took a lot of shit in that Hell in a Cell match, still got back up. So apparently the way to beat the Fiend is just take him to Saudi Arabia and have Goldberg spear him twice and do it one jackhand.
You know,
and they did all this just so he could fucking face Roman Reigns, and it didn't even happen until years later.
Just for fun, I gotta hear the big dog, David Flair, in Vince McMahon's voice.
The big dog, David Flair. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. I wasn't trying to bring him up. I was trying to hold him up, hold him off. You brought him up. See, you bring the dark side out of me.
Do it again. How'd you do it? The big dog.
Oh, big dog. You gotta get down deep in the voice. It's the raspy WrestleMania.
I'll be crying over here, bro. I love your Vince McMahon.
Ah!
What the hell was that? Ah!
What do you mean there's a pandemic, pal? I don't care if people get sick. Roman Reigns needs to beat Goldberg. But Vince, Roman's immune compromised. He had leukemia. I don't care. He's gonna beat Goldberg at WrestleMania.
Either he beats Goldberg at WrestleMania or he's
Fire.
there. We go.
Quick, pivot to the next match. I can't keep on doing the voice.
The Undertaker defeats AJ Styles with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson in a boneyard match. This was a really unique match. I like that it was an on-location type match because WWE doesn't do those very often.
Now they did this. They did these a lot in the pandemic. And if you noticed did you look at the tombstones in the background? So I noticed one tombstone.
I swear to
said,
God, bro, don't say
here lies David Flair's WWE career. He got his ass kicked by the Undertaker.
Frank's gonna come for your neck, dog.
You see that? But that was my one in the chamber joke. That was my one in the chamber David Flair joke that I had lined up for a while.
He came out to a Metallica song too, right?
Yeah, I think so. But this wasn't really even Undertaker. This was more Mark Calloway because how dare AJ Styles talk trash about Michelle McCool. This was basically a match for who can do the Styles Clash.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what song it was.
Undertaker saw AJ Styles do the Styles Clash, and he saw that it kind of looks like what Michelle McCool did.
No. WrestleMania. Oh, I said WrestleMania 26. I'm stupid. WrestleMania 36. The Undertaker WrestleMania 36 entrance. Now that we're dead. What?
Copyright. Just trying to talk over the copyrighted music.
I'm trying to. I'm sorry.
La 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 la.
Yeah, and Metallica will get us. So.
Oh yes, they will. They will go after our asses quicker than any other company has.
Okay, hang on. What the hell is the name? What culture? Is it really now that we're dead? Because he came out to a
cool song.
I guess it was just Now That We're Dead by Metallica. Okay, well there's that. Yeah. Look, this match was fun for what it was.
I enjoyed it.
For the other one on night 2 that we're about to get into, but this was also pretty unique and different, and I liked it.
Yes. As we transition to night 2, I shall grab my food. So talk amongst the people, my friend.
Your food. And if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, become one of us, and enjoy us. Also, make sure you like this video. Give the video a thumbs up. Let the people know you like us. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody was in my house. Yeah, like the video, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Follow us on Twitter, and Frank is going to kill me because I forgot to do this, but here we go. Sorry, Frank, if you watch this. I just now remember to do it for part 2. Night 2 of WrestleMania 36. WrestleMania 36 Night 2 took place also at the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, uh, with a crowd size of absolutely zero. Um, and this one I thought was a better show than night one, if I'm being completely honest. But there were certain, but we'll get into it. Yeah. Um, Make sure you watch those other videos that Frank and I did earlier today too. By the way, um, Frank and I did a video where we talked a lot about Dave Meltzer and his stars. I guess we talked about him. Yeah, go watch the other videos and look who's back. Tro. Got
Hey,
that?
hurry up.
What'd
Hurry
you
rush.
What'd you order from Popeyes?
Spicy chicken.
Spicy chicken. What'd you get to drink?
Oh, I didn't get a drink. I had a Pepsi here.
Oh, there we go. There we go. By the way, I almost forgot. Hey,
Sponsor our boys.
we may have somebody new. McDonald's sponsor your
Don't you mean anime McDonald's?
What up?
Don't you mean anime McDonald's?
No. Why?
Because that's what the whole gimmick is right now. That's why your M is upside down.
It's not upside down.
Yeah, it's a W.
McDonald's. What the? Why is it doing that?
Because in some anime, like in the animes, since they can't use real McDonald's, they turn the M upside down and call it McDonald's.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Are you fucking kidding me?
I know these days with these kids and their fancy anime.
Oh my!
I don't understand it. I don't like it. Why, back in my day, all we needed was a Bible and some God.
This fucking anime shit is driving me insane. Holy shit, bruh! Oh my god! I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna pop off again, Tro. Should I pop off?
No, because we're talking about real stuff here, CJ, like professional wrestling. A man just got buried alive, for God's sake.
Yeah. Look,
We're talking about real stuff here.
I'm gonna say this: if you like anime, that's cool. Do you? You know what I mean? Whatever. But for me, anime can fuck right off back to Japan, where it originated from, and stay the fuck there. We don't need you in the United States, and we don't want you in the United States.
I want you.
Fuck off, anime. I'm sorry.
No, I want you. I want more anime, actually.
Why? Why?
I love anime.
Bruh, you can't understand a goddamn word they're saying.
It's called subtitles, motherfucker.
God damn it, Tro.
And half the time it's fucking dubbed.
36 night 2 pre-show. Liv Morgan defeated Natalia by pinfall.
I'm sure you love this match.
It was just a random match.
But it had Liv Morgan, and you love Liv Morgan.
I love Liv Morgan, and I'm glad that she got the victory. But god damn it.
Boo.
Yeah. Kicking the show off, Charlotte Flair defeated Rhea Ripley to win NXT Women's
Oh God.
God damn.
So, this was pre Rhea Ripley before she dyed her hair.
This was pre Rhea Ripley before the Judgment Day.
Well, she dyed her hair when she went to the main roster, I think.
No, she still had that. She had the black hair when she joined Judgment Day.
But either way, this was Charlotte has to win the titles.
Yeah.
Why? Because she's Charlotte Flair, and we don't want her. She's the greatest.
Say it in Vince's voice.
She's Charlotte Flair, damn it. You know how many Flairs we've had in this company? 2. Yeah. What about David? Who the fuck is David Flair? Stop making up Flairs, damn it. If there was a Flair in this company other than Rick and Charlotte, I would have pushed them to the moon.
She's Charlotte fucking Flair, damn it.
She's like, actually, my name is Ashley. Your name is Charlotte.
I don't give a fuck. I can't write ass, but I can copyright Charlotte.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Hey, wait. Question. Can you hear this? I'm going to play something for you. I'm going to play something that's not a copyright. But can you hear this if I play it? Hang on. Can you play this? Or can you hear this?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do it do?
Do you hear it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so it's only damn. All right, then I got something for you after we get done with this. I got something.
Oh dear God.
We're gonna do a chat. I'm gonna. So it's not a try not to laugh. All you have to do is listen and guess who The Rock is talking to, who he's insulting. Stay tuned. We'll come in right after this review. So we'll do it in the same video. So anyway, Charlotte Flair beats Rhea Ripley to become NXT Women's Champion. Aleister Black defeats Bobby Lashley by pinfall. I forgot this was a thing.
Let's see. Aleister Black had a pretty cool finisher.
That kick, yeah.
A cool kick. Didn't really do much though in WWE.
Unfortunately, no, but he really should have.
And what a freaking glow up for Bobby Lashley the next year.
Right?
Goes from facing Aleister Black to facing Drew McIntyre and winning the title, retaining the title.
Next match, speaking of blow ups, Otis defeated Dolph Ziggler when Mandy Rose came out, slapped Dolph Ziggler, and got can't fight with Sonya Deville.
You know, this was meant to be in front of a crowd.
Yeah, and in front of a crowd, this would have gotten over so much better.
Oh, this would have been one of the loudest reactions of the night. Everyone was waiting for it. Unfortunately, it also involved a Dolph Ziggler match in the year 2020, which is
Dolph Ziggler is good. I like Dolph Ziggler.
He's good, but by 2020, he was just there collecting a paycheck, waiting until the day he got fired.
Yeah, which came 3 years later, and now he's in Impact, or now he's in TNA Wrestling doing stuff over there. I believe he just beat Steve Macklin.
I think he goes. I think he's now just Nick Nemeth.
Yep, Nick Nemeth.
Just his real name, I think so.
In a last man standing match, Edge, who we thought would never wrestle again, he returned at the Rumble earlier in the year. Didn't win it, but then he went on to feud with his buddy Randy Orton after Orton RKO'd poor Edge's wife, Beth Phoenix. And here's the thing that gets me about that, if I may say this, is they treated Beth Phoenix like she was, so fragile. Oh, we can't touch her. She's a woman. Bruh, people forget the fact that she was wrestling at the top of her game for years.
Oh, we're talking about the last man standing match. I'm sorry. Much like that match, it put me to sleep.
Really? You didn't like the last man standing?
Look, it's cool. It's great to see Edge, one of the greatest returns of all time.
But they didn't have to make Beth Phoenix look like a weakling.
No, they didn't. But
they did. But
this match was just went on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
On to have the greatest wrestling match of all time.
It's called the greatest match of all time, so therefore it's the greatest match of all time. And you want to think about this 2020 for Randy Orton, just like a short sidebar here.
Yeah.
Randy Orton went from facing Edge to facing Drew, winning the WWE title, dropping the WWE title, to lighting the Fiend on fire to end the year.
Yeah. It's a heck of and then feuding with Alexa Bliss, of all people.
Yeah. People say that 2009 Randy Orton was a menace. And 2009 Randy Orton didn't light a man on fire.
We didn't even mention all the fucking legends that he put into retirement.
Yeah, well, I think we should. We should.
W.
I think it's bad. I think it's bad. Every legend that he beat, that he attacked, went on to go to the AEW like right after.
Yep. Christian,
Christian.
Big Show, Mark Henry, Ric Flair. I think the only one. Never mind. I was going to say Shawn Michaels, but
I'm gonna RK you after I'm done. When these lights come back on, you'll be in AEW.
right.
No. Actually, to be fair, 2020 AEW wasn't too bad.
Oh, yes, it was. I didn't like that outdoor arena though. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of outdoor arenas, and that's what
They did with what they could.
I guess. Anyway, next match, the Street Profits defeated Angel Garza and Austin Theory to retain the Raw Tag Team titles.
State of freaking Austin Theory in 2020.
I'm sorry?
I said the state of Austin Theory in the year 2020. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Was this when they were part of Seth's cult?
No, this was when Garza. No. I'm sorry. Austin Theory replaced Andrade Cien Almas because Andrade had gotten injured.
Okay.
I believe.
So this is weird. Poor. What a glow up for Austin Theory. Eventually, kind of.
Yeah.
Eventually, he got. He was there. He was a U.S. champion for a minute there.
A minute. Yeah.
And now he's just a jobber.
A minute too long, in my opinion.
Oh well, Vince McMahon left, his ass got gone.
Daddy's no longer here to protect you. I like that line.
Ironic coming from Roman.
Yeah, if anybody's going to call Vince McMahon daddy, I mean...
Pre-2020 Roman, maybe.
Yeah. Then we had Bayley defeating Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, Naomi, and Tamina in a fatal 5-way elimination match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Ugh. That's all I gotta say.
So we had Sasha. I'm not gonna lose. You're not gonna treat me bad, Banks. We had Tamina.
Yep. Hey! Don't say her name like that. Put some respect on her name.
I don't want to put respect on that last name.
No. I'm not talking about that. Just the way you said Tamina. I'm like,
well, she wasn't very good either, but she was better than others, I guess.
no. Do not disrespect the good goddamn name of Tamina Snuka. Where's that alarm? Because I just said the last name.
Hold on. Yeah, yes. I guess technically a last name. Anybody could have that last name. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're a killer. Although her father did kill somebody.
Anyway, yeah, this match. Any thoughts?
It's funny that we're talking about a match with Sasha Banks, considering I don't know where she'll be tomorrow night.
Allegedly.
She's debuting tomorrow as Monet.
Mercedes Monet. Yeah.
She's already said that she's going back to WWE.
Yeah?
Yeah, she said in an interview, she's like, "Oh, I know my work in WWE
I mean,
isn't done yet." She says this right before she's fucking about to debut for AEW and got a lot of money.
well, goddamn. Wouldn't you do the same thing? Look, I know I'm going to AEW, but shit, that's a sinking ship. So Let me get in the good graces of WWE real quick, so that when I'm ready to dip out of here, I can just go back over there.
But you don't trash talk the company that just fucking signed you and gave you a lot of money.
She didn't trash talk AEW.
She said she's gonna be awesome. She's already got one foot out the door, basically.
Why? Because she said she was done. She wasn't done with WWE.
Yeah, Tony Khan thinks that she's gonna be there for life. Tony Khan's not very smart. He's not a smart man. He
No,
thinks that
he's not a smart man. He lets things do fucking bumps and
well,
glass.
Sting actually wanted to lose his final match, but Tony Khan said that doesn't work for me, brother.
Yeah, no. You're gonna go out on the top.
You're
You're
gonna win.
gonna back like the time honored tradition. No, fuck a time honored tradition. Yeah.
Darby Allin's like, well, Tony, you're gonna let me still climb Mount Everest, right? Oh, of course, Darby.
Oh, sure, go right ahead. Yeah.
Take an AEW film crew too.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Go risk it in hypothermia. Who gives a fuck? Look, we know you just sliced your back and you probably have hepatitis C. So yeah, why don't you go ahead and go climb Mount Everest and fucking get hypothermia? If you're gonna get hepatitis C and hypothermia, I'll be the first wrestling promoter to have a wrestler that has both those fucking things at the same time. Hell yeah! Give me a Coke, motherfucker.
Now, Darby, if they have to cut off your fingers, make sure it's the fingers that won't affect your wrestling. Okay, Darby?
Yeah. I mean, not that his wrestling is good anyway, but
It's for some people find them interesting. More power to you if you do.
You know who does? You know who finds those wrestling interesting? The fucking people in gymnasiums that find fucking spots through broken glass interesting. The same people that want to see people go through flaming tables. The same people that want to go through flaming barbed wire, exploding tables, exploding flaming tables. Get the fuck out of here with that hardcore wrestling bullshit. And god damn it, I'm not getting on another tangent. But fuck you all wrestling. And here's the thing. Hang on. Here's the thing about what I'm saying when I say fuck you hardcore wrestling. I'm not talking about the chairs. I'm not talking about the kendo sticks. I'm not talking about the trash cans. That's all cool. I'm not even talking about the tables. Cool. Use a table, but don't use a table that's set on fire. Don't use a table that has barbed wire on it. Don't use a chair with barbed wire wrapped around it, or a kendo stick, or a baseball bat. Don't use anything with barbed wire. Don't use anything with fire. Don't do anything stupid that can get you seriously hurt, possibly fucking paralyzed, or even worse. I don't want to say the word, but you know what I'm talking about. No. Be smart when you get in that ring. You see somebody, bruh, I swear to God, I saw somebody light their fucking foot on fire. Legit. Set their foot on fire and then kick another dude in the face. If I'm the dude that just watched this guy set his foot on fire and now he's going to come at me kicking me, no. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
But those are extreme cases, though. Those are like the stupid indies, like the fucking indies that people don't even really even know about until they do fucking stupid shit.
The indies that Darby Allin hangs out in. Yes.
Well, I mean, like, you won't see. I'm okay with flaming tape. I'm okay when it's done by either AEW or WWE because I have full trust in at least them or TNA, like one of the bigger promotions, like a mainstream promotion. I can put trust in them doing the fire stunt right. Because remember when Edge and Mick Foley did the flaming table spot? That was done perfectly. That was done great. No one was really badly singed or burned. Even in ECW, I think most of their table spots pretty much went off without a hinge, and that was ECW back then. They really didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and Tro, I apologize. I didn't mean to scream and yell at you because you didn't. I wasn't talking to you or about you.
And with glass, when it comes to glass, I'm hit or miss.
You're hit or miss.
I'm hit or miss on glass because in TNA, Abyss kind of had the gimmick of like doing the black hole slam into glass, or like there'd be an occasional glass table. I thought that's pretty cool. That's a cool spot. If you're doing glass, don't use real glass. I know the whole fucking Jungle Boy real glass. Yeah,
No, he didn't say it with a deep voice like that. Real glass.
Jungle real glass. Yeah, it's just fucking. Just remember, if Jungle Boy didn't do that fucking shit, then we wouldn't be having everything that we're having right now in at WrestleMania. So thank you, Jungle Bitch, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck out of here, bud. Get the fuck out of the wrestling business, quite frankly. Fuck right on off. Anyway,
but if you're gonna use glass, use sugar glass or breaker lake glass. It should probably have just about the same effect that you want of like going through glass.
Yeah,
without like the dangers of actually going through glass.
And I don't know how we got off on broken glass and flaming tables and hardcore wrestling when we're talking about Bayley versus Sasha Banks versus
Lacey. That's weird. How this must have been a really extreme.
Oh, because you're talking about Mercedes Moné coming to AEW or whatever.
Yeah. My favorite spot of this match was when Bayley did the Bayley to Bayley off of a ladder through a flaming glass table onto barbed wire.
That would have been 5 stars according to Dave Meltzer.
It's WWE. He doesn't get 5 stars.
Oh, that's right.
Kurt Angle's never had a 5-star match in his life.
That's true. That is true. Would have been 4 stars at best. Anyway, next match that didn't have any broken glass or any flaming tables or any fucking stupidity. Where the fun actually had a lot of stupidity, but in the best fucking way. The Firefly Funhouse match. The Fiend Bray Wyatt defeats John Cena. I can't say enough good stuff about this thing. I loved every single solitary second of it.
This is the brainchild of Bray Wyatt and John Cena. They both helped write and make this match the way it was.
And good for them. And they did a great job. You know what? Bray Wyatt, this is for you, buddy.
And here's the thing with Bray.
Create a fucking
his ideas. Not every idea that Bray had was great. Like when he was doing the last gimmick he had, which was like the Uncle Howdy and the weird stuff.
To see it materialize.
We didn't get to really see it materialize, but he also had like weeks and weeks of promos that nothing really happened, and then just out of nowhere, I'm feuding with LA Knight now, and we're gonna have a Mountain Dew pitch dark match. And then he was gonna face Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania and probably lose because, God forbid, the Fiend wins a match at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
But we had a funny thing about the build up of this match. Do you remember? They had the Fiend go out on stage. One of the last shows that they had of the crowd, and they had the Fiend point at the WrestleMania sign.
Oh yeah,
to face Johnson. Even the Fiend has to point.
Yep, even the Fiend has to point. Everybody's got a point.
Everybody. I'm surprised John Cena had his trunks from when he was debuted.
I'm sorry?
I said I'm surprised John Cena still had his trunks from back when he made his debut.
A lot of wrestlers keep their gear just like for like sentimental purposes or whatever, but
Bray Wyatt avenges the loss that he shouldn't have had at WrestleMania 30. So all is well.
It was nice. That was really nice. I love the NWO segment. That was awesome. I love the ruthless aggression thing. Who the fuck is in my house? Oh, it's my dad. Okay, cool.
It's Bray Wyatt. No.
No, it's just my pop. No, it was
where?
My door. Hang on a second. Talk to the people for a sec. Hi guys.
We got Bray Wyatt finally beating John Cena. You shouldn't have lost to Cena at WrestleMania 30. He did, whatever, A lot of people hated the Fiend, but I liked the Fiend.
Yeah, the Fiend got a bad rap, but he was really entertaining. I thought he had a lot of good moments.
Funny story about the Fiend. So at Tampa Bay Comic Con a couple of years ago, I dressed up as the Fiend,
Oh
and
God!
on the second day of
Oh, there better be a photo of this.
the second day of the convention is when Bray Wyatt got fired.
Oh,
So I went up to someone. I had a backpack on because that's where I was carrying all my stuff to change in and out when I needed to. And some guy's like, "Do you need to lift? Do you need to lift Jacksonville?" I'm like, "Yes, I need to go to Jackson. Let me in, AEW."
yeah.
This is funny timing.
Run.
Run.
Then we get a main event. Drew McIntyre defeats Brock Lesnar to become the WWE champion.
Poor Drew. You know, I'm happy that this year he's going to get his moment. Finally, he deserves it.
Right?
He became a victim of circumstances. He finally got himself over on his own, basically. Won the Rumble. I can hear myself.
He won the Rumble.
He won the Rumble.
Yeah.
Eventually they had this match. It wasn't really much of a match. I imagine it probably would have went a little bit longer if it was in front of a crowd, but it's whatever. Good for Drew. He had his moment. Or did he?
Technically, he did, but yeah, I think his moment will be in front of a crowd. It'll be.
It's gonna be in a couple of weeks at WrestleMania 36. Sorry, not 36. Jesus Christ, 40 against Seth Rollins.
Yeah. And then.
Well, it's the Big Show.
It's the, or as the Rock would call him. Do you know what the Rock called him? No. He actually had a nickname for him.
Big fat
But
loser.
it's the Big Slow.
To be fair, Big Show was in good shape though. This was good shape, Big Show.
Drew McIntyre beats the Big Show after the show goes off the air.
Now,
Reading some of these
there's a
back, I think you're right. I think it was a bad WrestleMania.
but
I gave it credit because of the Firefly Funhouse, and I like the other one. But yeah, this just wasn't it, bro. This just didn't hit.
you can technically say that Brock and Drew main event of WrestleMania because you're right. We didn't see Drew versus Big Show on the main card. But it happened on the next night of Raw because the Big Show's like, "Hey, am I late? Oh, Drew, congratulations, you won. I have a show tomorrow promo, so I'm gonna face you." Oh, I lost. I'm not coming back. I'm going to AEW. My name's gonna be
AEW.
White.
I'm gonna go to AEW, sit in catering, get my ass fat again.
My name's now gonna be Paul White again.
Yeah. All right, folks. So that was WrestleMania 36, but we have one more. We have one more fun thing for you.
What's our next review?
We're gonna go back. How far are we going back? Way back. As it goes, a little something like this. Hit it. We're going all the way back in the annals of time, baby. WrestleMania 3.
So we're gonna have to have Frank on that show.
He doesn't do WrestleMania 3. He wasn't.
I thought every show that was pre 2006 we had to have Frank on because.
No, he didn't start watching until 02.
So
Any shows from like 02 until, well, I don't know.
I guess we can discuss on our pre-show for Slamboree on Thursday.
There we go. But hey,
so maybe WrestleMania 3, probably
don't go nowhere
after Slamboree.
Because now I got something for Frank here, or for Tro here. I'm sorry, Tro.
I'm not Frank.
You gotta guess who The Rock is talking to. This video is by Stash Club Wrestling. They're also gonna guess who this is. I've already seen this video, so I already know all the answers. So now this goes to Tro. He's got to guess. So here we go. Shout out to Stash Club Wrestling.
You know what? And I'm going to be putting this belt on the line.
All
You
right.
can hear this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about that? So, play us that clip.
The Rock is back to scratch a major itch. So enjoy your fruity pebbles, you yabba dabba bitch.
Who was that?
John Cena.
Okay. See if you're right.
You yabba dabba bitch. That's real. That's so good.
That's as PG as it gets right there.
You yabba dabba bitch. That's as PG. 3, 2, 1.
Cena.
That's gotta be Cena.
Correct.
Can't imagine.
Yep, very good. Next
Crazy.
one.
I'm excited. Okay.
Wait.
Next one.
The Rock, grab a bull, great one, people's champ, and to say the least, The Rock is something you're not, undisputed champion, so shut up, bitch.
Oh.
Triple H.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because I remember the clip. The shut up, bitch clip, and then it cuts to Triple H right after.
Damn it. Okay,
There
that's
you
fine.
go.
Was that an old one? I can had the top.
I had to play the video with these guys because this is the only way to get it. But
Asses and
Milk.
okay.
wait, here we go.
Damn, way off. Okay. All right, number 3.
I'm gonna drink a big glass of milk.
Triangle.
Milk. I'll tell you what.
Very good.
Triangle.
Oh my! Like when?
Okay, very
Ugly
good.
tats. Let's try and find a small space on this body that's not covered in ugly tattoos, because The Rock wants you to get 2 more tattoos, some more tattoos. Here's the thing. Go ahead, on your left butt cheek, The Rock wants you to get a tattoo of a big fat M&M. And then add a Snickers, a Milky Way, a Mounds. You can't have an Almond Joy, because unlike you, Almond Joys actually have nuts.
Who are you talking to?
CM Punk.
That's your final answer.
That's the only one I can think of tattoos on the top of my head
Punk.
that he was talking to.
Was
3, 2, 1. Undertaker. Jeff Hardy.
It's CM Punk.
Yep.
Wow.
Wait.
know most of these.
Nope. All right.
Nope.
So
You see, I also know the difference between like 2011 Rock and old Rock. So like it's I took a kind of a wild guess there.
Yeah.
we know most of these.
nope. All right.
Nope. Next one.
So what do we got?
Number 5.
You're a hoe with big breasts.
Who is it?
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon.
Correct.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Insane start.
Number 6.
I just won King of the Ring, but there's one problem. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck.
Billy Gunn.
God damn it.
I'm good. I know my CJ. I know my wrestling.
What?
There we go.
Maybe
It's The Rock.
You.
I was thinking, oh,
One of these is going to trip you up.
But The
I'm pretty
Rock
sure.
has but one thing to say to you. Somebody got a haircut.
Oh,
uh-oh.
Who's he talking to? Somebody got a haircut. Who is it?
Big Show. I might be wrong on that. I'm probably wrong on that one, but I'm taking the shot on Big Show.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Did you watch this fucking video?
No, I swear to God, but I'm because I watched Build to WrestleMania, and I'm pretty sure because Big Show had like that long hair, and then he had short hair. So
Undertaker.
Big
Oh!
You're right. It is Big
The
Show.
Rock bottoms.
Good
Here we go.
guess.
Here we go.
all right.
4-2. 4-2.
Number 8.
4 rock bottoms, 3 people's elbows on your 2 buck teeth. And I'm taking all over New Orleans.
Who's he talking to? Two buck teeth.
yeah, that's what's getting me up. Christian?
Final answer, Christian? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wrong.
Oh, cool,
I don't
dude.
know.
3-1.
I said Mick Foley.
Said the kid from Leave It to Beaver.
Test.
Test. I would have gotten that one.
Yes,
all right.
You finally got one wrong.
But,
I think.
all right, I need that again. I'm sorry.
Okay, so someone who faced Hooven.
what?
Because You think you impress The Rock? You think you impress The Rock? Why? Because a couple of months ago, you were down south beating some jabroni named Juventud?
Who's he talking to?
Booker T?
I don't know which one. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this. I don't know. 3, 2, 1. Stone Cold. Eddie Guerrero.
Chris Jericho.
Eddie.
Chris
I
Jericho.
said Booker T. Yeah, okay. That makes sense because I assumed they were talking about the invasion, but Jericho makes more sense because Jericho and Hutu would have been in WCW at the same time.
We're not on the same level there. Give me another one. So
Now this one has 2, so
Okay.
1 point for each.
okay.
Number 10.
The punk ass sucker and the silver spoon, motherfucker!
Who's he talking to?
Punk ass mother. So one of them's Stephanie McMahon.
Right.
So Chris Jericho. Wait, the punk. Chris Jericho?
More so maybe just weigh him. Maybe I'll get one.
Yeah.
3 to 1.
Booker T and Goldust.
Booker T and Shane McMahon.
Booker T and Shane McMahon.
Oh, I was wrong.
Booker and
Okay.
Shane.
But now,
This
it feels
is
good
close.
now.
No, that was a big one.
All right, number 11.
It doesn't matter!
Bubba Ray Dudley.
It sounds like
Have a Goldust
man.
for it.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
3, 2, 1.
Is it Goldust?
Mankind / Mitt. Good one.
It's the
Bubba.
Dudleys.
It's the Dudley Boy.
Right.
Snatches Boa, both of them.
You know what I meant.
What cheat? What?
Million years. That was crazy.
Number 12.
You want a shot at the great one, but there's only one problem, is you never told him whether you will cheat or whether you will chunk.
Come on, you gotta know that one.
Eddie Guerrero?
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Eddie.
I also put Eddie.
That's correct.
It's
all right.
correct. Eddie
13.
Guerrero.
Probably not
Wow.
2020s. Or
That's
early
crazy.
2000s. All right.
13.
And on top of all that, look at this, guys. He's an idiot. He's
Comes
7
underwater.
feet, pure idiot. You put his brain in a parakeet, zing, fly backwards.
This sounds like Donald Trump. Something
You want
Donald
me to replay that?
Yeah.
Trump.
And on top of all that, look at this, guys. He's an idiot. He's
Comes
7
underwater.
feet, pure idiot. You put his brain in a parakeet, zing, fly backwards.
This sounds
Zing! Fly backwards.
It's either Big Show or Kane, because 7 feet. Kane.
2 people. I like my guess. Tall guy.
I like my guess too.
3 to 1. Kane. Diesel. Ooh.
Kane.
Oh!
It is Kane.
Okay.
Very
I
similar.
guess that 7.
That goes that way.
Kane.
All right.
The Rock knows that you've got one eye that goes that way and another eye that goes that way.
Wait a minute.
And the Rock is just hoping for one single solitary second that the eye that's going that way is looking at the Rock's hand going that way, so the Rock will slap that crooked eye straight.
So,
Who's he talking?
Shawn Michaels?
Oh, that's a hell of a guess.
Only because he has that crooked eye.
Yeah, that's a hell of a guess.
3 to 1. Is it Shawn Michaels? Shawn Michaels.
it's Perry Saturn.
Ah, Perry Saturn. I would have never gotten that one.
All right, 15.
Is this the last one?
No.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, good.
How's your lips? How do you like your lips? You like them where they are? Because if you keep running your mouth, the Rock and Mick Foley are going to slap your lips right off your French faces.
Right off your French faces.
French faces. Mick Foley, so Rock and Sock. Who was French in the Attitude Era during the Rock and Sock connection? I don't know. I can't even think of anybody to guess as.
No credit. 3, 2, 1.
Rene Dupree.
Is it La Resistance?
Oh, you know what? It probably is fucking. Damn it! I wasn't thinking of that one. I should have.
It was La Resistance. It was around
Yeah.
4.
Oh yeah. 04. That
Yeah.
Rock came back for like a hot minute.
I'll take a half one, but
16.
The fact of the matter is this, and I will give you every drop of sweat Every drop of blood, every ounce of energy I have.
Stone Cold.
Lose or draw, you are gonna get the
Yep, it's Stone
Fighting
Cold.
in that
Build.
one.
Fucking shit.
On back and Hogan ones.
By the way, when we get to No Way Out, you remind The Rock. One thing. Remind The Rock to whip that ass. That's all I ask. Just remind The Rock. What? Got a busy day that day. All right.
Replay?
No. Who did The Rock face? No Way Outs. Kurt Angle.
Final answer, Kurt Angle?
Kurt Angle.
Let's see if you're right.
Yes, and I'm putting this. 3, 2, 1. Hulk Hogan. Rikishi. Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
No Way Out 2003.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yeah. It was on the build. It was in the build-up of Rock versus Austin and Hogan versus McMahon.
Yeah, they also had that. They also had a rematch at that No Way Out.
Yeah, Hogan and yeah. Okay, this is it.
I just watched that. Yeah.
18.
Yeah, French kissing.
Vince McMahon.
Nice.
You sick freak.
I'm worried about. We got all the big hitters out. Cena.
All right.
Stone Cold. That's gonna be tough. We're gonna get like a Billy Gunn one first. I don't know. I'm not even doing math here. I'm just.
Oh, wait.
All right. I gotta wait.
All right, fuck it.
The Rock knows you like sticking microphones up cows' rectums. Don't you?
Farmer.
Don't you?
Don't you?
That's it.
Who is it?
Brock Lesnar.
Who? Good guess.
Like an Eddie in there.
I was upset. I want more. I want an explanation.
That I think I wrote down some letters on my person. I put that. Just gonna if anyone that were a top. I really don't understand. Ante. Yeah. All right. Answers in 3, 2, 1. I said Undertaker. I said Mick Foley, Mankind.
The coach.
Jonathan Coach.
Huh.
And that was it for the guess, the promo. So if you guys like this video, let us. So if you guys like that, let us know in the comments down below, and we'll do more of these little trivias for Tro here.
I killed it.
He fucking did. He only got a couple wrong. He got Perry.
Test. I got Test, Perry Saturn, the last one, and probably like 2 others.
Hulk Hogan.
Okay, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode, WrestleMania 36 review. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment below your favorite memory of this show, if you have a favorite memory, or your favorite match or whatever.
Look at this ticket that I had.
Pepsi, yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. Pepsi, sponsor your favorite boys. McDonald's, you can sponsor us too. Till next time.
You just should talk their anime though.
He's Tro. I did not should talk McDonald's anime. He's Tro. I'm CJ. He's throwing me off. So goodbyes, but we out. Deuces.